Russ had a bad night, fellas. Oh my God. What a great defensive stance by the Golden State Warriors. This was a great defensive display last night. I'm so blown back from somebody having the gall to try something different and strategize against a team and to see how it worked. And it confused everybody who was watching it. As they said, well, a lot of times it should have been illegal defense or 3 seconds. But they were lagging off of Russell Westbrook. And he was putting the team at a disadvantage by not stepping up and taking the shot. If you're Russ, you got to step up. You have to dribble up. That's what you're taught from day one. When somebody is in that deep, you got to dribble up. You got to make them come up to you. If if they're gonna play you in a zone that far back, you got to dribble up or dribble step into the shot. Well, is everybody so close in the West? It don't really make a lot of difference, but they've dropped to the seventh seed after trading for Russ, and of course now everybody's blaming Russ for the loss. But listen to this.
Jump shot. But what that does to you mentally is tough. And I think, it was more so the mental than his shot. He's been shooting the ball well. I think he's shooting three like at 33 or 34%. But mentally, that can get tough. And so I thought, we did a good job of sticking with the game plan, and we was able to muddy the game up for them or muck it up on the defensive side, and it ended up working out for us.
You mean like sagging off gets in his head?
Well, necessarily get in his head, but it'll make you think for sure. Because you're open every play, and you're taught in basketball, you're open, takes a shot. But if you're open every play, you kind of start questioning yourself. And so I thought we did a good job executing.
And that's a true statement. Oh, somebody got a funny Russ meme.
Shin down quite low.
Thank you. Thank you.
Shin down quite low.
Thank you. Thank you.
They got Russ speaking Chinese. Oh man. Man, y'all ain't no good on the internet, boy, I swear. Y'all got Russ speaking Chinese. That don't make no sense. Well, the problem was in transition, Russ wasn't stepping into shots. So when you're not going to step into shots and you're going to allow someone to take the shot and do what they want to do when they want to do it, you're letting them dictate to you how the game is going to be had. And running a zone like that, Draymond was at a risk of getting a 3 second call or an illegal defense. But the way they ran this script, Russ, to me, I'm just like, Russ, you got to attack that, break that down. But it's like at this point, he's trying to fit in. and saying, I don't want to be Russ. I just want to go in and do my part. But now this defensive scheme that they did was so amazing. And I want to say kudos to the Golden State Warriors coaching staff for coming up with this game plan and actually working on it and implementing it against the Clippers. It took seconds and it took time off of their sets. Because you can't run your sets like that. Your sets is based on movement of the defense and the other players. So guys are trying to get open, and it's like, okay, what's going to happen here? Russ is thrown for a loop because he got two guys and he got three, everybody's covered in the paint. No movement is really taking place, so he's just stuck at the top of the key. And they're like, well, shoot it, dummy. This blows up the set. But now every play, he's like wide open. And he's not stepping into the shot. It's like, step up, take the shot. What are you doing? He's not making anything happen. I don't know about you. But with me, I can't allow that to happen. Russ can't allow that to happen. That don't make any sense whatsoever. None. I really feel that Russ has got to get his confidence back together. Clippers got to stop shooting so many threes. Powell is one of those guys that you got to stay to like glue. You got to take his whole confidence out of his body. But Powell shoots way too many threes, and defensively, he's not where he needs to be. Talking about some, I really do this. Yeah, he was feeling himself last night. He got a couple of baskets. He got in his groove. He had a big third quarter. And that's what blew the game open. Yeah, well, after he has one big game, he goes celebrate this, and then they go lose the next. And then he's got like 11, 12 points. He was, oh, me and Looney, we got that Midwest workers mentality. Okay, that's cool. But the problem with Golden State is they're too inconsistent. They play well at home, but you ain't going to play in Golden State every damn game. You got to learn how to win on the road, dog. When they ain't finna give you that Bay call. And the Clippers, man, I mean, if y'all think this is Russ, you are mistaken. This is bad rotation. It is bad basketball. Guys are not locked in defensively. The Clippers look like they was half asleep. Whenever you're getting dominated on the offensive glass by the Golden State Warriors, you have a problem. Transition buckets. That's all it was. In the third quarter, they were getting beat by transition basketball. The Clippers played slow as molasses, and Golden State was running gun. I don't know. They gonna have to try something. Because whatever they thought was working before ain't working now. Oh no, man. Nobody know when Steph gonna come back. But to be in, yeah, man, it's all kind of dirty stuff in the game. I've seen it all. I've seen the elbows. I've seen the shots. I've seen that. I'm like, Kawhi, you need a vocal leader on the team. Russ should have been that. Russ looking like OKC when him and Paul George is getting put out by Dame Lillard. Miscommunications on defense, you see a lot of it. It's what we like to call the Jordan Poole cycle. I mean, come on. I love Warrior fans, but come on, Warrior fans. Let's stop kidding ourselves. All right, this is called the Jordan Poole cycle. Right, he plays like he's the next coming of Christ. Right, media starts treating him like he's the next coming of Christ. He's the new Steph Curry. A lot of defenses put attention on him. He has a bunch of stinker games. Got to prove myself mentality. Then he comes out and plays like the next coming of Christ. Then the media treats him like he's the next coming of Christ. Then a lot of defenses start to put the attention on him. He has a bunch of stinker games. Then he's got to prove mentality. You get it? This is the accurate depiction of Jordan Poole's game. This is called the Poole cycle. And it is so true. So, Warrior fans, you have to understand something. He's not Steph Curry. He's Jordan Poole. He's in a great system. Well, the way we see it now is different from how we used to see it. We used to really compare like actual on court ability. It wasn't about who could just shoot a three. You actually had to have a move, footwork, post game, inside, outside. Those depleted the best players. Y'all make fun of those old guys. Those old guys still can play. 60, 70 years. I used to watch Dave Cowens give people the business. And he was coaching basketball. And he still could do it. Bob Cousy could still shoot a damn near 100% from the free throw line. There is nothing these guys couldn't do at that time. Most of the players in today's NBA can't even shoot free throws. The offensive glass killed him. They called an offensive foul on Russ. He lost his cool, and then the game went left. I feel bad for Russ. Yep. Feel bad for Russ. Shouldn't have went down this way. Especially for him. He ain't deserve that. Well, the way I look at it is quite different. Defensively, they weren't able to stop the ball, and they were beat in transition all night long. So you ended up getting put in a bad situation. Damn, my bad. I knew this was gonna happen. You ever deal with a crazy woman and you done with the crazy woman, but the crazy woman don't seem to be done? Like, we're having a conversation here. I'm like, we are? I don't feel that we and you were having a conversation. I felt like we've had a lot of those Dear John conversations. You know, like this is over. And you can't even get to that part. It's over. Now, when you get to that point, then you know that you've worked yourself to a position to where, like we need to go separate ways, do our own thing. Life goes on. Good luck to you. But if they ain't the one to, say these things, this becomes a process, and this is what's happening now. So I'm cool with it. It's like exit interviews. It's like, how many of these exit interviews are we going to have here? I'm done. I'm out. What could the Warriors do to get back to championship form? They have to be consistent. The way they play tonight, they should play every night. But they only seem to get this fired up at home. You're not going to have home court if you make it to the playoffs, which they should make the playoffs, but they're not going to have home court throughout. So what you need to do is learn how to be consistent. And it's about matchups and assignments. They match up well with the Clippers. The Clippers like to play a slow down game where Golden State is mostly tempo. and Russ needs to step up to the plate. I know he's got a lot of things on his head, but mentally, he's got to be able to get it together. Well, I think from three they were like 1 for 13, Paul George and Russ. But when you're doing this, you got to understand some things. Russ had 8 points, 3 of 12, 6 assists in 28 minutes. That's not a very good stat line. Russ should never be 3 of 12. I mean, that people are going to talk about that defensive strategy on Russell Westbrook to go to the end of time. Yeah, the Laker fans are like, see, you talking about he wasn't the problem. He wasn't the problem. One bad game, and the whole world comes crashing down. They said Ty Lue said this to Westbrook in the last seconds of the game.
And you keep your mouth shut. You find a chair to sit in. You keep your mouth shut.
You find a chair to sit in, and you keep your mouth shut. Oh, oh my God.
Easy, easy, big fella. Easy, easy, big fella.
Oh my God. They said the Lakers are 4-1 since trading Westbrook, and the Clippers are 0-4. So the problem is Westbrook. No, the problem is LeBron ain't playing. LeBron ain't even playing. So what is you talking about? LeBron and AD sat down and the team came out and played better without them. So what they saying is we don't need LeBron and Anthony Davis. We can get these bums up out of the way. We could really be winning some games. No, you got actual players on the team. You got length on the team. You got rid of all those 6'1" guards y'all all had on the court who LeBron wanted. And now he's like, I don't want them no more. Now I need to get some guys who gonna hustle and play some ball. But that's what he does. He complains, he pouts, and he quits. Ain't no thing, I get it. You know, that's your guy. But hey, like I said, I'ma keep rolling with it until he get rolled over. And that's that. Oh man, come on. Y'all know the Lakers ain't winning no damn championship. I tell you, like I said, they be like, look, if LeBron get the ring this year, guess what? I'm out. I am out. Do you hear me? O-U-T. Out, out, out. Okay. They give him that championship this year with this team, and he talking about some LA, this for you. I'm out. I am out like a scout on a new route. No doubt. You are not going to have me enduring that under no circumstances is that acceptable. No circumstances, sir. I will not be having it. Not on my watch. No scraps in my scrapbook. So I ain't gonna keep y'all all day. I know y'all gotta start y'all morning. It's your boy Carcino here telling y'all don't forget to hit the Cash App up, which is Carcino, K-A-R-C-E-N-O. You already know. You'll see me with that green shirt on and say Carcino for life, and then when you open it up, so you know it's me. Now, for everything else, for everybody else, the Patreon, definitely go on there. I told you we had something shocking. We put it up there yesterday that everybody saw and said, oh my God. Yes, that's really going down. And I tried to tell people I put that for all tiers because I want all y'all to be able to witness and see that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think YouTube will allow me to post that there. I'll get some type of flag. So I'm just saying, hey, there you go. Now, for everything else, let's see what else happened up and down the pipeline. We have at Kwame Brown Bus Life, his channel, Bus Life 2.0. Subscribe there. Ticket TV, subscribe to him. Dreamers Pro. Armando Black TV. Welcome to HD TV with the two eyes. Seahawks, Jose Rodriguez's channel. Him and Scrub Zero doing their thing. Shouts out to Uncle Frank too. Lex, Nick, everybody from the chat, from the StreamYard. And that's about it, man. I'm going to get up out of here.